Okay. All right, let's get all settled here and get ready. Okay, take two, 99 versus 101. And we're gonna be comparing only along Spitfire Formula 4. Nope. Okay. All right, take three. Okay, this is the 99 versus 101. And we're gonna be looking at specifically Spitfire Formula 4. And the reason for that is as soon as you change a brand, or as soon as you even change the formula within a brand, then the properties of the wheel change entirely. So, you know, I could have a 99 Formula 4 and a 99 Classic Formula, and both of these wheels have totally different properties. So we really just have to stick to the Formula 4 for today. Okay, so my personal favorite is actually the 99. Now, there's a couple of reasons for this. So one of the reasons is because it's just a little more forgiving. So I definitely noticed that the wheel just has a little more bounce. And actually, believe it or not, I actually find that the 99 slides a little bit easier than the 101. And Spitfire Formula 4 is the only wheel that I noticed that in. Every other wheel, I find that the 99s are usually stickier. So that's a weird thing, and it's probably just me, and there's going to be a lot of people that disagree, but that's been my experience. In Formula 4, when it's harder, it tends to get a bit stickier. So getting back to the reason that I like them, one, it's a little more forgiving on rougher ground. Two, it slides a little bit better to me, or at least I like the slide better. And three, here's one that you might not have thought of. So it gets fairly cold out here on the West Coast in Canada. Now, it doesn't usually go much below freezing, but for about 8 months of the year, it's pretty cool. And I do find that these 99 are just the right hardness for all the cold weather. Now, in the summer, I can happily jump up to a 101 because I find, you know, have you ever noticed that your bushings tend to be a lot harder in the winter and softer in the summer? In fact, sometimes it can be a big problem. Well, I found that wheels actually do the same thing. So I actually really like the way 101 feels in the summer. And maybe if I lived down in Southern California, 101 might be good all year round. But up here, I find to get, you know, the most out of my wheels for all the year, I find 99 to be the best. Let's get into the 101. So yeah, the 101, one of the things I like about the 101 is the hardness. So while I said I like the softness, what I do notice is that I have slightly more control and pop on a 101. It's just that once I start doing a lot of street skating, I find it to be pretty unforgiving. So the ground around here is just not smooth enough for me to make the most out of 101, which is why I like these. Okay, so I've said most of what I have to say about these, and we're gonna get to a little session I had yesterday, and then I'll get back to this in a minute.
Let's get a little curb juice on here. I don't even know what I just did there. It is really cold and windy today. I think I'm getting warmed up enough to put my trucks on this thing. You know, this sounds a little bit blamey. I think Venture Highs are my least favorite slappy truck so far. I don't know, something about the geometry and maybe these square lock-ins is just like making it kind of hard to plow up this thing. Seriously though, like I have video proof. This footage right here is on Thunder 147s with 53mm conical fulls. Weird combo, but like every try. This is not every try. Hasn't been any try. Oh. Yeah, this is shocking what a weirdly bad combo this is. But you know what? It's a wicked ledge combo, wicked tech combo, so yeah, I don't really care about slappies that much, but if you do care about slappies, maybe avoid really square, like really square wheels and venture highs. Something to think about. However, I bet you with some like 54mm classic shapes, it'd be wicked. All right, well that's enough of that curb. I want to head into the skate park and do some stuff. Not sure if I'm going to film any more clips today, but I got a little bit of trivia. So this parking lot next to Thompson Skate Park has actually been in a bunch of videos, and it's got a pretty rad name. So anyone who knows what this spot is and what videos it's been in, start leaving your comments right now. We'll show it at the end. I'll show a couple quick little clips. But yeah, this used to be a famous spot. The dudes would go and skate, you know, like after going and skating the skate ranch, they'd come out here. And so yeah, this parking lot actually has some history. Anyways, let's get to the rest of the skating in this video, whenever and whatever it is. I had a 1/4 inch of grind on that one. Ah, fire's out. I've never done that trick here across the whole thing, so I don't know, that's kind of cool. Oh. You guys, I'm done. That took everything out of me, and my left leg from like balancing that whole time is so sore, but in a good way. Yeah, there was way more tries than I showed you in this video, you guys. I spared you, but I was working on a lot of this stuff for a long time, and I gave you the highlights. Really quickly on another note too, you guys, it's really cool. There's been a lot of people starting to skate this year. This skate park is actually like on a regular basis pretty full of skaters. Somebody get that Wally.
So yep, that was my session a couple days ago, and some tricks I did. And as you can see, I was kind of working my way towards a kickflip crook, but man, I don't know. I gotta just go like a lot faster and just commit to it. And that ledge is like so sharp and pointy, and it was so cold that day that I don't know. I just wasn't into taking the spill. Okay, but getting back to that thing I briefly mentioned, yeah, the parking lot. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff that happened at that place. I never got to skate it, at least I don't think I did, because I didn't live out in this end of town way back in the day. But yeah, it's been in a lot of videos. I mean, like Eric Costin, I was surprised to see that. And even though it's hard to tell, because you know, it looks like two totally different places, it is the same place. And those apartment buildings in the background are the same apartment buildings. The trees are just way bigger because that was 25 years ago or more. It was actually almost 30 years ago. So anyways, yep, that is the 8 parking lot. Okay, before we go, we are gonna talk about one more thing about wheels, and that is the Spitfire Classic Formula 99. Now, I haven't ever tried the Classic Formula in 101 in recent memory, so I don't know what it's like, but this is totally different than a Formula 4 99. So these feel like they have a little bit less rebound to me. So when I'm riding over rougher ground, they don't feel as smooth, and like, you know, they just don't bounce the same. It's like they're absorbing the speed instead of like gliding over it. I've also noticed that these tend to be a lot stickier. So, you know, or grippy if you like that sort of thing. One place they work really well on is like Masonite, and they're not bad on skate light too. So they definitely have more grip than a Formula 4 if you're looking for that. The downside to these is that they do flat spot pretty easy. Even after just like one kind of heavy street session, I went back into a smooth park, and these things, even though I didn't have any big flat spots on them, it felt like they just had about 20 teeny little ones. Like they just weren't riding smooth. They didn't feel like a perfect circle anymore. So for me and the way I skate, I actually need Formula 4s because they're one of the only wheels that actually holds up to me. Anyways, hopefully you guys got something out of this. If you're wondering what the difference is between 101 and 99, yep, 99 is my preference. However, if I lived somewhere really hot and the ground was smoother, I would actually probably ride the 101. Either way, it doesn't make a big difference to me, and I will take either one and ride them any time of year. But if I had my druthers, yes, it's the 99 in the winter and the 101 in the summer. So anyways, that's all. That's my opinion. Okay, so hopefully that wasn't an overwhelming amount of info, and remember, this is strictly for the Formula 4 line. Bones is going to be totally different, my opinions on that. Things like OJ's and Richta and all those wheels I haven't actually really tried much yet is going to be totally different. So if I ever do get some experience on any of those other brands, I'll be sure to make another 99 versus 101. All right, and one last thing, the 97A Spitfire, a quick little sneak preview. So I don't actually have a set, but my friend has a set, and I did try it. And what I would say about those is they are amazing for rougher ground. They also have a little more grip. So when I was skating his wooden mini ramp with like pretty slick Masonite, they had tons of grip on that, but a little bit of slide when you need it. And even on like, you know, kind of rougher sandpapery concrete, I could still get them to slide pretty decently. So yeah, just the quick little, sneak review here. I found them too soft for me. So like I find when a wheel starts to get a little bit soft, it messes up my timing and just doesn't feel quite the way I like it to. But generally speaking, if I lived somewhere with incredibly rough ground and rough spots, then I think they'd be a really good choice. So if you're wondering about those, yeah, they're smooth, they still slide, and they're a really nice feeling wheel. Just, this side of too soft for me. Okay, guys, I'm finally done. That's all I had to say in this video. Hopefully you got something out of it. And yeah, till the next one, whatever and whenever it may be. I want to say thanks for watching, and hopefully you're doing awesome out there.